Hi, in this video, I'm going to be talking about YouTube mistakes that destroy your growth. Real quickly, the very first one that destroys people's growth, at least from my experience, is that people chase different shiny objects, is what I call chasing different things, or the next shiny object. And what I mean by that is I went through this myself. I purchased a lot of different courses. This course promised to make me a successful blogger. Another course promised me to make money online. Another one promised to make money through YouTube. Another one promised this and that. And I would just keep taking the course, going through it, and then trying it out, then seeing something else, and then jumping to that. And this is what detracted me from my growth while I was doing YouTube. Because if you're doing YouTube, in the very beginning when I was doing YouTube and Facebook and Pinterest and Quora and a whole bunch of different things. And then I was wondering, how come I'm not getting any results? It was actually kind of, when I put it that way, I was like, wow, I'm kind of not very smart. All right. So then I realized, oh, wait, I'm focusing on I'm not really focusing on anything. I'm just doing too many different things at once and chasing different things and different courses. So that's the number one thing. And this is me, my personal account, and me showing you exactly what happened. Like I purchased all these courses, and it didn't turn out so well for me. And this is just from JVZoo. I have a whole bunch from Warrior Plus and other in ClickBank as well. And that's what distracted me. So don't chase shiny objects. The second reason that or second mistake that will destroy your growth is not being patient. I know, and it's not really your fault, right? You're conditioned based on all these courses to do 3 clicks and make $1 million, or have no skill and just watch videos and you make a lot of money and whatever. Like there's a bunch of videos like that out there. Like, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go over that. And because of those videos, you're conditioned to be expected to think that, oh, if I don't, make money within 3 clicks or 2 weeks or after I pay $500, then something's wrong with me. And that's not true. Right? But the problem is the truth isn't really attractive. That's why they don't sell it to you. Right? And it's hard to get a click that way. I don't like that. I prefer telling you the truth. And what you do with it is what you do with it. If you don't like me and you leave a negative comment on it, then that's fine. All right. But me personally, I hated getting baited. All right. So I'm going to tell you the truth. And this is what I mean by patience. All right. So January, you go way back in January, I was making 0, 4, 7, 4, 5, 9. These are single digit views that I was making the first month, and it didn't stop. All right. February was the same way. At least I got double digits that time. March was still double digits, very slow going. April, May is a little bit higher. It wasn't until June, all right, so that's January, February, March, April, May, June, 6 months that I finally broke the 3-digit barrier, right? And it wasn't really until 1 year that's when things started to really start to take off, all right? So you have to be patient and realistic with your expectation. You don't expect to apply for a job, entry-level job or whatever job at a company, and then to be the manager within 2 weeks. You don't expect to be the manager within even a year. Yeah, you typically expect to grind it out for a few years, and then when the opportunity opens, you go for it. All right. So if you don't expect that in the real world or offline, then why do you expect that online? Right? It's pretty much the same thing. It's just more convenient. Right. So you shouldn't really expect that online. You have to kind of pay your dues, do your work, and be patient with your expectations. Manage your expectations and make sure that it's realistic. Now, this is because I'm also brand new. Like, I'm a true beginner at YouTube. I did not. Maybe the only thing I did was watch YouTube sparingly, and I had a lot to learn. I had to learn how to do thumbnails. I hated the sound of my own voice. I had to learn how to do screenshots, which leads me to the second point. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your training. You have to invest in your tools. I wanted to make money online for free, which is another, unexpected. I don't know why I thought that. I think maybe because a lot of these courses think that, they kind of condition you to think that you can make money for free without having to do anything. And I told you about the first part. That's why you're conditioned to think that you should make money quickly. But the second part is also true. You're also conditioned to think that you can make money without having to spend any money at all. And that's not true. Right? Real world example, you have to pay for a car. You have to pay for the gas, car insurance. You have to pay for your food, certain tools, certain software related to your job. And the same is true when it comes down to making money online. So when I mean invest in yourself and your business, you got to do that. This is me being cheap. I'm going to be very honest. I was being cheap. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to use free everything because in this part I was kind of jaded too. I didn't know whether or not it would work. I didn't want to spend money on a keyword research tool, stuff that I can do it myself for free stuff. These YouTube videos said I can. And I'm just going to use free everything. And then eventually I started buying one tool, and that's every time you see like a slight bump up, it indicates two different things, because these forward level up, these progress upwards basically doesn't tell the whole picture. It's just a number. And I'm here to tell you what happened. It's me basically learning a new skill and improve upon that skill and buying a new tool. It's both of those things that got me past these bumps and these micro improvements each time. But as you can see, I also went back down, right? So I had to learn something, try a new thing, tweak it, and then go back up again. Learn something else, tweak it, and go back up again. So that's just the reality of the situation. It's not just a straight line, beautiful line up. You hit bumps in the road. And the last thing is to invest and focus your time. That's also a lot of what YouTubers make. They make that mistake that destroys their growth, is they don't focus on their channel. They focus on 5 channels or 2 channels and Pinterest and Quora and 500 other things. I would say focus on one channel, and when you get it up and running and to where you're liking, maybe you could spread out then, but don't do it sooner than that. All right, I'm not there yet. I'm still focusing my time on one channel, and I'm talking about personal experience. I actually thought, oh, I can probably push it, maybe one channel and a blog, and I'm wrong. It's not working out. All right, so I'm just focusing on my channel, and that's why my blog is kind of like taking a backseat, and that's fine. No one, there's no hidden audience that's gonna judge you. You only here to judge yourself and how well you've done. And compared to your past performance, don't compare yourself to other people, because you don't know where they started. All right, so I want to keep all these things in mind. I'm sorry that it's a bit long, and I'm sorry it's a bit haphazard, but there's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of hype, and I don't want people to buy into that hype. I want people to have realistic expectations about what is possible. So if you're interested in learning how to start a new YouTube channel and to use AI tools to create a new YouTube channel, I have a course down below that you can go ahead and check out. It's just for those who are interested in that course. All right, so I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, could you please hit that like button? I'm Vince from Digital Nomad Institute. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.